So I was just updating my personal website, and this particular post stood out. So this is about a mental framework which Richard Feynman used to give life meaning and purpose. In his own words, keep a dozen of your favorite problems constantly present in your mind, and spend some time on it. So it's not like um, you'll have it now. So you'll have to spend some time, maybe a couple of hours, to note down what are the top things uh, that sort of are important to you in some sense. And like 12 is a number which is like, it's not too small. It's not like 3 or 4 wherein you can't give or add a lot of things to it, and it's not like 50 100 wherein the list might just become endless. So when I also did this exercise 4 years back, it forces you, the constraints really force you to list down what you really like and then prioritize them. And once you have put it down, the good part about this is it stays in your head, and then whatever you choose to work on, um, either professionally or personally, you can sort of mentally bucket it into one of those 12 uh, problems. So, like it says the blog post as well, every time you hear a new trick or a new result, test it against each of your 12 problems to see whether it helps. So, uh, it might sort of add to something that you're already been thinking about, or you might just say that, hey, this is not really something that aligns with anything that is important to me. So, maybe either it's a sign to drop that particular thing, or you update your priorities. So I think just quantifying them really adds a lot of value. And then every once in a while there will be a hit. You'll be like, oh, the dots connected this way, and others will say, hey, how did you do it? You must be a genius. But then it's just about um, you keeping track of what matters to you and compounding on that. So, in essence, your favorite problems are questions that help you get into an explorer mindset. And when you're consuming any content out there, you'll unconsciously make connections to your favorite problems, and day by day you make progress on them. So I did this exercise back then. You can see the date here, and like even right now these hold true. So I'll just go through my list. This is in an order of importance. The first, or my favorite problem, is how do I enjoy life more? Nothing else matters if you're not having fun. Next is how do I sustain my childlike curiosity about everything. I have another post on this as well on my website, but yeah, we'll go into that some other time. uh, so yeah, fun, freedom, curiosity, these are like my top things that I keep always in mind. How can I meet folks who are more ambitious than me? um, as they say, you are the average of the top 5 people you spend the most time with. So I'm always on the look around for people who are more ambitious than me. I don't want to be the smartest person in the room. So that's this is sort of the third favorite problem of mine. How can I help others make more money? I think this ties very neatly into the type of businesses that I currently run or even might run in future. um, the overall idea is you create value for someone, and then you capture a certain part of it. That is how you run a long lasting business. Then how do I maintain my lifting routine? Yeah, so like I want to focus there. How do I become a better storyteller? How can I help change education system to to have more hands-on learning? How do I engineer serendipity in my life? How can I increase my optionality? How do I build a team of inspiring people with shared values and long-term vision? How can I spread Adlerian psychology? Oh man. Okay, maybe I'll talk about this sometime later. How do I build a brand that outlasts me? So yeah, once you know your favorite problems, you don't need to work on them constantly, but your mind will automatically look for answers while you're focusing on something else. So yeah, would love to know what are your favorite problems. Take maybe 1 hour to write it down, and yeah, share it in the comments below. Would love to read yours. I think, yeah.